Tonight I'm doing another recipe from the Dehydrator Cookbook for outdoor adventures. I'm doing the cilantro pesto pasta with veggies. I wanted to do this one yesterday and then I just started and realized that I need to soak cashews for 12 hours and I'm like, well shit, can't just soak them for 12 hours and do a video in the evening, so I let them soak overnight and now it's the next day. But in the meantime, because I had like a whole day that I didn't dehydrate anything, I actually got my vegetables like pre-cut. Like everything that needed to be cut and chopped up ahead of time, I did it ahead of time. So it won't be like the other day when I'm like in the middle of cooking something, I'm like, oh no, I need this bell pepper cut up now, it needs to go in now before the next thing and the next thing. So I actually have all my ingredients prepped this time. So hopefully today goes a lot smoother. Alright, these cashews, after soaking for like 24 hours at this point, I can't believe like how soft and squishy they are. And I just lost one to the sink. It's alright, I just washed my sink, so it's pretty clean in there. But like, I didn't know that cashews can get like soft and rubbery. Like, this is definitely rubbery. This is so weird. I gotta try one. These cashews are normally really soft, but like, these are just like extra soft. I've only blended cashews once before, although I don't think any soaking was involved. It was for like this vegan cheesecake recipe, just because I saw it online. I'm not vegan or anything like that, but the recipe looked interesting, and that was whenever I would see an interesting recipe, I would just go out of my way to make it just because I was curious. But it's been a while since I've done that. I don't know if I could blend all of these up in this one cup. This is like a mini blender cup, so I think I'm gonna do this in 2 rounds just in case. Wow, this like almost looks like hummus right now. This is so, it's like so thick. I'm very fascinated by this. I think that it did say to add some more water in case I needed it, so this is supposed to be a sauce, so I'm going to add a little bit more. I can't believe how much this looks like Alfredo sauce. Like, it's like this thick, creamy Alfredo sauce, although that last batch I made a little bit thinner for ease of blending, but like ultimately this just straight up looks like a creamy Alfredo sauce. This is actually kind of exciting. Okay, I guess I'm not done with the blending. There's more stuff that needs to get blended. For this recipe I don't have enough pine nuts. I just bought a package of pine nuts without realizing that, oh, I'll need more, but just working with what I've got. Need all this cilantro that I had flashed and everything. All this needs to go in the blender too. Actually, I don't know, will it all fit? It'll probably fit. It's all leafy greens, right? Maybe I'll add that in batches. Oh, maybe. We'll see. Okay, I was able to get all the cilantro and everything in here. Since it's going to be mixed in with the cashew stuff anyways, I decided to add some of the cashew sauce to help like mix it in and give it a little bit more fluids because it was pretty thick. But yeah, now I just gotta mix them up together. There's not enough room in here, so I got a bigger mixing bowl. I think the cashews are supposed to be like an alternative to dairy, which is honestly probably a good idea for backpacking. Like, I assume it'll last longer. And then of course I've had my own issues with having dairy on the trail, being lactose intolerant, and then also expired milk powders and the like have not fared me very well in the past. So this is definitely a safer bet for me. Let's see if I can get more of the stuff off of here. That's why I hate blending things, because you always like miss stuff that's like on the actual blades. You can't actually get it, but alright, it's like a light green sauce. So the instructions are a little bit unclear as to what to do next. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to, well, just transfer the zucchini to a large bowl, but didn't actually specify what to do with the broccoli. Does the broccoli go with it? Was the broccoli not supposed to be in here with the zucchini? I feel like I have a lot of questions with this book and how to follow the recipes correctly. And then I need to add peas and bell pepper to the bowl. So I'm guessing I add them to the bowl raw. Well, it's a little confusing. After reading the directions a couple times, I think that once this is done and the pasta is done, it all just gets combined into one bowl. So I've got peas, pepper, the pesto sauce, the pasta. It all just gets mixed up. There's no cooking of the peas or the peppers, and they just all get mixed together and then dehydrated. So I'm gonna go with that. Hopefully that goes well. It does say to like put the pasta with the vegetables and stuff first before it. I don't see what the difference is, honestly. Alright, the pasta is still going, so I mixed everything else into the pesto sauce bowl, except now I'm worried there's not actually room for the pasta to go. I might have to divide this in two and then spread the pasta between them. But it does look really tasty. I'm actually pretty excited to try this one on the trail. I think this is going to be a favorite. I have a feeling. It just looks tasty. I might be able to get the pasta in there, but it's going to be a tight fit, that's for sure. Alright, I ran out of room in the bowl, so I grabbed a really big pot because I don't have a bigger bowl. Figured this will be a better way to mix everything up. I don't even have all the noodles in here yet. Ah! This might have been easier to do two separate batches rather than making a double batch. That might have been my problem. Okay, well it's all in, well, minus the rest of this pasta here. So, now it all fits. Just have to mix it up. Oh my god, that looks so good. There is no way I'm gonna be able to distribute this across 6 flat trays. It made quite a lot. I might have to just spread it out and do a second round of dehydrating this batch. Like wait for this to be over and then do a second round, just because if I put all the this meal onto the trays like too thick, like if it's too much on top of each other, it's just gonna take forever to dehydrate. Like this is already kind of pushing it how I have it on this tray. It's like probably the max I could do, and I don't see how I'm gonna be able to get it all on there. Because this pasta is big. I have a canister of freeze-dried chicken. I think it would be very tempting to add freeze-dried chicken to this. I have both dehydrators going right now. I wasn't able to fit all of it in there, so I put the rest of it in this like really big container. And once this is dehydrated tomorrow, tomorrow I'm gonna get this stuff going too. Then I'll have 8 complete meals. Okay, both of these batches took a lot longer than I was expecting, almost 24 hours each. Especially the peppers particularly were just taking a very long time to dehydrate, but they are done. They're like crispy trays ready for bagging. This is the last batch, since I had to do it in 2 rounds because the first, I just couldn't fit them all on the trays. So I'm going to finish topping off the bags and weigh them and make sure they're all about the same. So this is my favorite way to get them off the trays and into the bags. I like to dump it all out onto a flexible cutting board like this and get the bag ready, which they're already labeled with all the information on them. Because this way I could fold the cutting board in half and pour it straight into the bag. Makes it so much easier to do it this way. Okay, now I'm done dehydrating all of them. They are all packaged up into bags. I have 8 of these meals ready to go. Excited to give these a try on the trail.